decided to try to hunt down those dropships with a Scourge, but it doesn't look like Boxer is going for really fast tech this time. He's just gotten his factory up, and he's going to get some bunkers actually to defend his supply lines. But Yellow actually has produced Hydralisk, so perhaps those Scourge were there as a decoy almost to make Boxer make a lot of turrets and defenses around his main mineral lines, while Boxer built Hydralisks. We'll have to see about that. So it might be a calculated ploy here. And he actually is going to get some lurkers. And these Scourge are just, he's still pumping Scourge though, so I guess he's trying to knock down any dropships that are incoming. And, you know, Boxer, of course, well known for his dropship play, so they might be wise, but I feel like that's a big investment really early on against a Terran player. I don't know. And Boxer now stimming up his Medic Marines. I'm not sure. Oh, he's going to, yeah, wow, he's going to take out these two lurkers that are trying to go up his ramp here. Actually, there is a ramp. Oh, no, I'm sorry, there's no ramp. There was a slow drop, actually. Okay, wow, so Boxer doing a great job fending off that drop there. I'm not even sure what spotted it for him. But Yellow was actually got Overlord Carapace, Overlord Sacks, rather, Ventral Sacks, to pick up his lurkers and drop them and do a slow drop. But he got intercepted by Boxer. Just when the lurkers landed, he wasn't able to do anything there. Really unfortunate for him, and these Scourge are getting wiped out here too, so Yellow making a couple of mistakes here early on, and I feel like Boxer has a definite lead now. Yeah, I guess those Scourge in some ways were to distract Boxer or make him think he was going for Spire units. I don't know, but he was going for a lurker drop like he's been doing quite in both of these earlier games. And now we see Yellow is expanding twice again, perhaps feeling like his lurkers are going to provide some defense for him. We'll see now if Boxer decides to go for dropships or if he's going to go straight up Medic Marines. And he's getting a lot of supply depots, and he's got a very strong economy going at both bases now. And actually a lurker being able to arrange the supply depot that Boxer has behind his base. Boxer's going to build a missile turret there for detection purposes. Those Overlords have speed now, and now they're going to drop, looks like 3 lurkers into the main here. He needs to drop them. One of those lurkers goes down before it does any damage, and Boxer manages to surround these lurkers and take them out with almost no damage done. So Yellow not doing well so far this game with his attacks, and this is really letting Boxer keep his Medic Marine Force and just tech up at will here. And now he's got a starport, and it looks like he's getting his control tower, probably for some dropships. He's also got his machine shop, so he's probably going to get some tanks soon. And another lurker going in there, being pesky. But Boxer, this time around, Boxer has 2 comsat stations, and that actually makes a huge difference here when fighting lurkers. Because last game, Boxer couldn't get enough drops out. I'm sorry, enough scans out to kill lurkers, and those lurkers managed to be dropped behind his mineral lines and just stayed there for minutes at a time while the comsat was being re-energized. And this time he has 2 bases, so I'll be able to help him. And Queenslet's going up for Yellow, so Yellow's probably going to tech the Hive here. We'll see what he does. He's got 4 bases. We'll see if he manages to keep all those bases, though, against probable drop from Boxer. Boxer has a couple turrets up now around his main, and an armory up also. Both games he's gotten armories, actually. It's quite interesting. I'm not sure what reason he's gotten them, though, because I didn't see any Goliaths last game, and I don't believe I saw any upgrades for his tanks. And now, actually, a lurker being dropped on the platform behind Boxer's Natural. I didn't even know that platform was there, but this is actually quite a good platform for harassing that Natural. I'm not sure if Boxer even knows that lurker is up there. If you notice that Overlord flying over. And so, yeah, a Boxer getting a dropship. Actually, he's getting a Valkyrie. Wow, fascinating. That's what the armory was for. A Valkyrie, believe it or not. And I wonder what the Valkyrie is for. Really, I didn't see any Mutalisk being produced, and maybe he's going to try to go Overlord hunting with them. Actually, that might be a good idea if these Overlords are packed together, but right now it's a big waste of resources because Valkyrie is not going to be able to help against this Lurker-Hydra combination at all. And this bigger drop this time going into Boxer's main, and this drop is quite effective. He might take down some supply here, but Boxer having to pull back and group up more forces in order to fight this off. He's now got his forces in the right position, but he's continuously taking damage from those Lurkers, and the Medic Marines are in hold position. Now those Valkyries are coming around. Perhaps they'll try to hunt down Overlords, actually. This is really, really interesting. We hardly ever see Valkyries. We just don't see Valkyries ever. I'm trying to think of any combination where we would ever see Valkyries, but Valkyries just aren't seen. But here's some Valkyries from Boxer. So we'll see what these 3 Valkyries can do. But now he's going to lose his academy. He's lost a lot of supply depots, so he's unable to rebuild medic marines, and I feel like that those Valkyries are just a big waste, a big boondoggle there. And now these two lurkers are going to get all up in these marines. Boxer only with two marines left and a bunch of medics, and now his lone marine's getting taken out, and now these medics are defenseless. He does have one tank around his command center to hold off any further incursions, but Boxer in big trouble here. There's still a lurker alive and just doing damage, and we'll see if Yellow decides to reinforce this drop here. There's a couple of reinforcements would prove critical here in taking out Boxer's main. He still just has those two Hydralisks and a lurker though, and it looks like he is going to set up for another drop here. He does have his hive up also, and he's picking up 5th base there at the 9 o'clock position. Finally, all the units dying in Boxer's main. Boxer just sustained a lot of damage here. He's really been slowed down, and like I said, those Valkyries weren't that useful. I guess the only reason would be to try to take out these Overlords as they're trying to do a drop, but these Valkyries, especially one by one here, aren't going to be able to do that much damage at all. Yeah, being able to just fight them off with Hydralisks. He managed to kill one Overlord here. We might be able to pick off a couple of Overlords, but it's not a huge cost to Yellow, I feel. Yellow, a little carelessly there, leaving the Overlord there to get killed by the Valkyries. Boxer just using these Valkyries, kind of like Corsairs, I guess, to hunt down Overlords. Really interesting strategy. But Valkyries are so expensive that I don't know if he's going to recoup the cost there, plus getting the armory for no reason. And these Valkyries just flying around looking for stray Overlords. Yeah, so looks like another Overlord going down there. I'm not sure what happened to that lone lurker that was on the cliff over there. If it had actually lurked down and gotten killed, or if it's still just hanging out there. And yeah, Boxer perhaps trying to get his mineral-only expansion there at the 3 o'clock, but he's going to get spotted there. And Boxer finally with his dropships out, he's going to go for, it looks like a medic marine drop, and we'll see how effective this is. And Yellow actually has a lot of Overlords there. I'm not sure if they're on patrol or if they're just going north to pick up some more units. Defiler's Den up for Yellow, so he's going to have Defiler's Den. That's going to be quite effective against his medic marine only force with Valkyries. None of this combination just doesn't really work well. But I'm not sure if those Overlords got spotted by the dropships, because that would be really bad for Yellow. He would get hit by those Valkyries pretty hard. And now the dropship's going into the 10 o'clock position, and 10 o'clock position has 2 Sunkens, a couple more Sunkens getting morphed in.